Hello, everyone. Well, a lot of people have pets, and we love our pets, right? And pets need care. Maybe they need their nails trimmed or whatever it is, but you can't always get out to go. Some people are not in the position. Now, somebody has a solution, which I think is a really great option. My guest today has that solution. Ladies and gentlemen, Shannon's Pet Services. Welcome to the show, Shannon. Shannon.
Thank you. Thank you. It is nice to be here.
So now tell me about your service.
So what I do is I guess I want to help people just with basic pet care needs. I know like cutting nails and doing like ear cleaning, stuff like that is quite, it's sometimes difficult and some people don't really know what to do and are scared to do it. And I guess some people just need help, even if it's holding a dog and I cut the nails or, just helping. That's the main reason why I'm doing it. And also just to make it more affordable, because I know things have gotten so expensive.
Yeah.
So that's mainly what I do. And basically I also do like health checks. I'm qualified to do that. But just basic health checks, no diagnosis at all. Just to say, like, this is something I've seen. Maybe you should just take your dog or cat to the veterinarian, just so they can see. Maybe it is a problem, maybe it's not. But basically, it's just to pick up on things. And also for me, it's just working with the animals. That's what I like doing, you know. So helping and then also getting to work with animals.
Right. And so you're a mobile service, correct?
Yes, I come to your house. And it's also, I guess it's a little bit less stress for the pet.
Yeah.
Because when I see dogs coming to the veterinary clinic, they're usually so stressed out. And it just takes that little bit of stress away. And I guess their owner is there, so it helps with that too.
And I think cats even more so, right? Because you got to put
Yes.
a little cat carrier, and often they don't like to be in that. They don't like to go in a vehicle or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. Cats are next level in terms of stress.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
you need to make it as less stressful as possible.
Right. And I know that a lot of people are afraid to trim, whether it's cat or dog claws, because they don't know how far back to trim. They don't know when to stop, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
too far, they end up bleeding, right?
Yes, that's true. And that's the thing. That's what we learn. And we get so much practice doing it. So we know how to do it and how to make sure you don't cut too far, because that's what you want to prevent, right? And that also, if you do that a lot, eventually the pet's not going to want you to do it at all.
For
And
sure.
that's what you want to prevent, I guess.
Right. So when did you start your business?
I started it recently because I've been helping a few friends out with their pets, and I thought maybe, other people could make use of it as well. So it's a fairly new start for me. But I'll see where it takes me. I wanna help people because I know, especially like some people can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a new business. I'm hoping, to help a lot of people with that.
And I know that some taxi drivers, they will not take a pet in their vehicle, no matter where they're going, right?
Yes, I actually worked for a vet about a year ago, and I know they are very they don't want to do it, especially I think it was one of the dogs was a pit bull, and then they were like, no, we're not doing this. So one of the girls at the practice actually volunteered to take the lady home with her dog.
Okay.
So if I can help, especially in terms of that, then I will. But yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Where are you located?
I'm in Chilliwack. I'm only doing Chilliwack at the moment, just to see how things go.
Hmm.
But maybe at a later stage when things have picked up, then I'll offer my services further out, like Agassiz or Hope. just depends.
Yes, areas surrounding Chilliwack. I just think it's a wonderful idea. I really do, because I'm just thinking about, maybe somebody can drive, but their health is not well. There's all kinds of factors
Yes,
that prevent somebody from taking their animal for the care that is needed, right?
exactly.
And
Exactly.
yeah, and I know also that older, especially older animals, their claws can grow a lot faster, it seems.
Yes, I guess what happens, they get less mobile, and
Yes.
especially if they're inside the whole time, they don't get to walk, like, especially like your tar roads or gravel roads, those tend to keep the nails short if you take them out a lot. But if they're older, they don't want to walk as much, so you have to start looking at that and trimming their nails. Otherwise, it can get so bad that their nails can grow into their paw,
Yeah.
and you don't want that, because that makes all sorts of extra sores and things that you need to take care of. And in the end, that's where it gets to the affordability part. It becomes more expensive to sort that out, and you don't want that. That's what I want to do. I want to give preventative health.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Preventative health measures.
Preventive care. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Now you also clean dogs and cats' ears, is that right?
I do clean dogs' ears. Cats you don't need to, really. It just depends. They don't do well with ear cleaning. But dogs, yes. A lot of dogs, especially if they have hair in their ear, they need it quite a lot. But it's mostly as well for people that they've taken their dog to the veterinarian, and the vet has said you need to clean their ears often.
Right.
And if people are not up for the task, then I can come and I can do it for them. Yeah, it's just to help and make it less stressful.
Right.
Yeah.
Do a rabbit, for instance, a pet rabbit.
I haven't gotten much experience with rabbits, but I am willing to learn.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do ear cleanings for rabbits. I'm pretty sure you can, but not the way you would do with dogs, I guess.
Totally different thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of training did you receive?
So I studied in South Africa. That's where I studied.
Right.
Yeah, and there they have a course. It's called a veterinary nurse diploma, but I know over here they call it a technician.
Okay.
So I did my diploma over there. It's a 2-year course where you are actively involved. They have like a hospital, like a teaching hospital there with like farm animals and dogs and cats and everything. And people get to bring their animals in there and then pay a little bit less so we can practice and learn and so on. Yeah. So it's quite extensive. You have to do a lot of clinical hours there. Basically, your first year is more theory and a little bit of clinic, and then your second year is theory in the first semester and then all clinic in the second. Right. So you get a lot of experience there.
Yeah, especially the hands-on is what you need.
Yes, exactly.
Gosh, I was just gonna. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot for a moment. I forgot my question. Do you have regular hours?
I book by appointment, so technically I'm available as I book. I have kids as well, so I have to book around that too. But yeah, I get like basically I try and make the appointment when I'm available to do so and when the customer is available. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. So if people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way? I have a Facebook profile with all my details. You can message me through Facebook, or I'm pretty sure there's a link on WhatsApp as well. All right. You can get that info on Shannon's Pet Care Service. That's the profile's name. Okay. I just out of curiosity, sorry, there's a little fly in my house. When did you come to Canada? I actually arrived here 4 years ago this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always,
I-
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
no, I arrived here. My husband came first. He's actually Canadian. He came first, and then we had to just wait for the sponsoring to go through, and then I arrived.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Just always curious to know, like, why people come to Canada. Why did you settle in this part of Canada as opposed to, say, back east somewhere, you know?
I guess over here in BC, it's the closest to, even though it's not that close, it's the closest to the climate from where we come.
Yeah.
Where obviously there's no snow there except like in certain areas, but where I used to live, we didn't get snow at all.
Oh, so what was that like, seeing snow when you first arrived?
It was fun. It was really fun. It's nice. I really like the weather here. It's nice to have like a white Christmas
Right.
and do the tree with the kids and stuff. That's nice. In South Africa you have like summer with Christmas. You
Right.
don't really, it's not like we always saw it on the movies how they did Christmas here, and now I've experienced it, which is nice. I really enjoy it.
It's so interesting because years ago I worked with somebody from South Africa who we worked at Weight Watchers together, and she said she put on weight because when she came to Canada and going into the grocery store, these rows with cookies, and she had to try all the kinds of cookies because she'd never seen that, you know. So I just think the differences, there must be a lot of differences, right?
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of stuff that I do miss from my country, but unfortunately the country has gone a bit it's gone a bit bad, like in terms of safety and stuff, and that's the main reason we moved here.
Right. Yeah.
Is just for a better life for ourselves and our kids, obviously.
I know I got off. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, that's okay. No, I wanted to just say it's a beautiful country. I wish I could still be there. But I'm very happy here too. It's really nice to be here, and it's nice to be safe.
You can't help but miss home. You know, I've born in New Brunswick and grew up Quebec. So when I first moved away, I'm going to miss some of the foods, or, you know, certain things you can't help but miss, even from province to province, let alone from part of the world to another, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why I'm asking is just so people get to know a little bit about you, you know.
Yeah, of course.
It helps the audience see you not just as a businesswoman, which I think is fantastic, by the way, but just see who you are a little bit, you know, and it makes it more, maybe people become more comfortable that way. Like,
yeah, of course.
And I'd love to have her in my home, take care of my pets. So, so just once again, it's Shannon's Pet Care Service, right? On Facebook. And you book, obviously makes sense to book by appointment, and you go into people's homes and take care, trimming dogs and cats' nails, claws, dogs' ears. And what about grooming? Like sometimes, you know, again, another thing is animals can get very mad at.
Yeah. So I didn't do the grooming course. I'm looking at it. Maybe in the future I'll do it. But I can do basic stuff. Like I guess I can just make the coat pretty. I'm not gonna go in with shears and, you know, do that type of stuff. But sometimes the pets like it when you do the brushing as well, just it's relaxing for them sometimes, and it feels nice. But at the moment I don't offer grooming services. I know people want that. I know they would like someone to do that too. But maybe I'll do it in the future. If I see like the business is picking up and people are really interested, then I'll maybe try and make a plan to do that course and then offer that as well. Because I know a lot of people have been asking me, do you do grooming as well? And I'm like, no, I don't, but maybe in the future.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think it's, again, I repeat, I think it's a wonderful service that you're offering, and I wish you all the success in that business. In the meantime, we're going to stop here, but just stay on camera. I just want to talk to the audience for a minute.
Sure.
So once again, you've been listening to Shannon with Shannon's Pet Care Service. You can find her on Facebook, and if you have, sometimes there's, because maybe your hands, you have arthritis or something, and you can't do your animal's claws, and that's where she can help. Whatever those little basic needs that you need for your animal, get a hold of Shannon, and I'm sure she'd be happy to make an appointment with you. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching this show, and peace out.